just after 6 a.m. at the St. John de Port. You can hear the church bells maybe in the background. And you gotta feel sorry for this guy, because not everyone has a dad that wants to wake up at 5 or 6 to get going.
No booze, 5.
One Camino. You ready for this? Day one?
Yep.
Day one.
Less than 8 hours of sleep.
Sleep is overrated, son. Good morning.
I'll remind you.
All right.
Hey, so it's our first day of the hike, the hardest part of the hike, and we hit, obviously the Pyrenees mountains. So Dad let me go ahead. I'm quite a bit ahead. So I figured I made it to the first fountain right here, and just refilled on my water. Having a great time. I mean, it's so cloudy because I'm in a cloud. And it's just a blast. So I figured I'm going to do a time lapse watching this road right here. And we'll see when Dad comes up. It'll be fun. And I've met 2 other people from the U.S., Taylor, and I think the other guy's name was Casper. It's just fun. Everybody here is friendly. So, all right, let's see if I can get this time lapse going.
All right, Alex and I are about halfway up the French side of the Pyrenees, and I won't lie, it was pretty steep. What do you think, Alex?
Yeah, it was pretty steep. We are about halfway up the mountain. The guy, Corazon, or Orison, which is our first restaurant stop, Albergue.
It was nice. We had soup, and you had a nice Iberian ham sandwich.
Yeah.
Iberian.
And the guy who we were talking to, his name was Alexei, so that was cool. Yeah. He told us there's about the same amount of distance we just climbed up ahead, but it's not as steep. So,
so that's positive momentum here.
We're getting into that thin air, though.
Yeah, it's nice and cool up here. Having a good time.
I will say I'm happier we did the harder trail. Opposed to the Val Carlos one.
Villa Carlos. Yeah, it's definitely nice to say you did the hard one, but we'll see tomorrow how our muscles feel.
Yeah,
so we've met people on the trail so far from Belgium, Germany, Spain, and America, St. Augustine, Florida. So
yeah,
cool.
So we're getting a good variety here. It's fun to see the same people over and over. We saw 2 big vulture-like birds. Really 3.
Turkey vultures.
Turkey vultures, yeah. They were having a blast on the hunt. So, I don't know. We'll keep you updated. All right.
Camino, all right.
Buen Camino. It's a big Muldoon, Dad.
Yeah, it's Mr. Ed. Hey, Mr. Ed. Yeah.
We made it to the cross.
We did. One of the crosses on the route. One heck of a hike. This is about 15 kilometers up the Pyrenees.
Yep, 15 kilometers in. Holy cow.
Still above the clouds. Got passed by some bikers.
Yep, we're just hoping for that downhill, honestly.
Yeah.
When is that kicking in? I didn't think there was so much uphill ever.
That's definitely a challenge, but that's all good. We're getting her done.
Yes, we are.
Right on, buddy.
There we go. Look at this. We're about to head up here. So, all right. Stay tuned. Just reached the second fountain. We're about how many kilometers? 16? We're about
16 in, we got about 8 more.
We're about 16 in. We have 8 more next to my cow buddies.
More cowbell! More cowbell!
Yeah. Dad and I have this joke. I keep telling him the downhill's gotta kick in. It feels like it's gotta kick in. And then we keep running into things like this.
Sense of humor.
We get maybe an inch of downhill at the end of every peak, and then with our luck behind that peak is going to be another peak, but it's all right.
All good. We're making it. Buen Camino.
Buen Camino. Update. We have about an hour of walking left.
7 hours down.
Yeah, 7 hours just walking. Nothing else. Just walking. These hills are kicking the absolute crap out of us.
Out of me.
That's true. I'm
I'm
trying to be nice.
he's a young man.
I'm feeling it though. It is still rough. And then we just had a really nice period of shade and downhill and flat, and then just when you think you're about to hit that big downhill,
just when you think
you
you're
get
there.
treated to something like this, which is beautiful. I mean, look at that. I guess that's how it makes up for it. We just passed our friends, Karen and Winna, kind of like winner, but without the R, Winna. They're from Germany, right? No, Belgium. Belgium. They're from Belgium. We passed them. This is the only time we passed them, actually, and that's because they were sitting down.
And then they just stopped to get a suntan or something.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm not stopping, or I won't start again.
Yeah. That, I will say, Dad has not stopped one time.
That's right.
Even when I sit down to tie a shoe or something, he's doing circles. And
I say, if I stop, or if I sit down, this old fat guy ain't getting back up for a while. So
we're not going again.
keep on moving.
That's the plan. All right.
All right.
See you in a bit. city's really not stopped at all. So, keep motoring. Oh yeah. All right, here we go. So we just went down the hill from when I was just talking, and our buddy, our nameless buddy, right here, he actually stopped us up at the top and was like, "Hey, you guys are going the wrong way."
Kept us from.
We almost went the wrong way. First, almost wrong turn, and then he just pointed out that way down there.
That is a huge cathedral monastery church.
Right there.
Where we will.
It's a giant cathedral.
We can get
A bed. It's got 200 beds, but since COVID, they've halved everything. So there's only about 100, but I can guarantee you not 100 people have passed us. So gonna eat, sleep, rinse and repeat. So that's what we're doing.
mental floss. Yeah.
Mental floss. I like that. All right, peace out. All right, so here is some good news. It's all been good news, but it puts a smile on our face. We saw the city Roncesvalles, or that's how I'm saying it. And we're on the downhill right now. We're taking it slow. The city's right over here. I was not able to get a great shot of it because there's a bit of a cloud there, but we're almost down and almost at a restaurant. We've run out of water, and I ate the breadstick that we got this morning. Breadstick, that's a understatement. It was a giant loaf of bread, but we're doing well, huh, Dad?
Yeah, we're doing great, buddy.
Yeah. Dad's taking it careful. It's a really bumpy road right here.
It's all fun and games until Humpty Dumpty falls down.
Yeah. I surely won't be able to put those pieces back together. Gosh. So, all right, almost there. Having fun. First day, hardest day. That's kind of relieving. So, all right. Peace out. Oh no. All right, another update. Dad and I are heading down.
Instead of 8 hours, it's more like 10. We're still not there yet.
10. It's because we like to smell the roses, Dad.
Yeah, we do.
And I just had a fun question, considering how we feel right now. I asked Dad, I was like, if somebody offered you $1 million, as soon as we got to our destination, it said $1 million if you go back to the start, what are you doing?
I would have to think hard about it, but what you said.
I told them, I said, I'm dropping my stuff right there. All right, there I go. I need another loaf of bread, and I'm out. I'm gone. I'd probably have second thoughts about halfway back through the peaks, but man, that is a fun question.
Taking that shortcut.
Yeah, we're gonna take the shortcut. But there's these tiny, the roads wind, and so we like to take these little shortcuts. So do other people, obviously. So anyway, all right. The next update will be at our destination, huh, Dad?
Heard that before.
Yeah, I kept. All right. I gotta focus. I'll talk to you guys later. Dad gave me the go ahead, so I'm going ahead. Trying to go. We're so close to this albergue, and well, quite frankly, I don't want to be number 101 out of 100 people. So hopefully I can go figure it out. It's kind of cool. Some trail running. So, bien Camino.
So Alex and I made it finally to Roncesvalles, and this was where we spent the night. It was quite the adventure when we finally made it down. Talk about your legs shaking and everything else. It was quite a hike that day. This was an interesting process of checking in, getting a bunk bed, and also getting a voucher for a meal, a dinner meal and a breakfast meal.
Yeah, our legs were shaking. That was the hardest day of the Camino. That's what we've been told. And we started straight on Black Diamond. I mean, there was no other. If we weren't hikers before, we definitely are now. The albergue is really cool. My bunkmate is Ali. He's from Denmark, and he was a really cool guy. We ate dinner with him and breakfast, actually. We met a few people named Mateo and Irene and
Irene from Ukraine,
Yep.
Mateo from Italy. I had a bunkmate who was from France, and she had already hiked about 500 miles, so she was in much better shape than us when we got to Roncesvalles. But she wasn't my bunkmate for very long. I apparently snored pretty loud when I woke up. She was gone and sleeping at the other end of the albergue. So.
And one last thing to really tell you how bad it was, there was a lady who just collapsed in the bathroom, and the ambulance had to come get her because she went into panic from how sore she was. It was really, really difficult, but a joy. We had a smile on the whole time, so
That's about it.
yeah, all right. Stay tuned for the other videos.